So next up, podcast listener, Kamala Harris is marked down. She's marked down. You won't believe this story. This is really funny. The Democrat National Committee is slashing the price of a Kamala Harris photo op, and it sparked some mockery on Twitter. So get this. Twitter had a field day with the news that the Democrat National Committee, the DNC, was slashing the hefty price tag for a photo op with Vice President Kamala Harris. Harris was slated to appear at the DNC's Women's Leadership Forum this year as a headliner with a reported $15,000 price tag for a photo with the vice president. Yes, you heard that correctly. To get a photo with the vice president, you had to write a fat check for $15,000. And then that money that you were spending, the $15K, would be given to the Democrat National Committee Women's Leadership Forum, which is another way of saying the DNC is going to use it to elect more Democrats. The event ended up not selling enough tickets and was postponed, along with the 5-figure price tag for donors to have their picture taken with a sitting public servant. However, those who want a picture with Harris at an upcoming DNC fundraiser can now reportedly do so at a fraction of the price. Quote, DNC is slashing prices for a photo with Kamala Harris. Tickets for a photo with the VP at the Women's Leadership Forum started at $15,000, but it failed to sell enough tickets and is being postponed. VP's June fundraiser in Cali is charging $5,000 for a photo. Puck's Tara Palmieri tweeted Tuesday. So it's only going to cost you $5K. So Kamala's been marked down. She's been marked down. And you'll love this part. At a time of record high inflation, with prices soaring across the board, critics had fun with the notion that the only thing that has gotten cheaper during the economic crisis is a photo op with the Vice President of the United States. Quote, we found one area seemingly immune to inflation, Bloomberg opinion writer Robert A. George reacted. Nice to know that even with inflation, some stuff is getting cheaper, podcast Noam Blum tweeted. So Kamala has been marked down, and I think that, Senator John Kennedy's example of supply and demand applies here, right? There's an endless supply of Kamala Harris so that you can have your picture taken with her, but there is very little demand from the people who want to have a picture taken with Kamala Harris. And there's another lesson in supply and demand. The one thing that you don't have to worry about that's getting more expensive, and that's Kamala Harris has been marked down.